Guys, this is Greg Ferris back here at Ferris for Fitness for the last time before my competition. I'm officially 1 day out. Today is September 14th. Tomorrow is my competition. Pre-judge starts at 8:30 in the morning. The night show is at 5:30 at night. So got all my food pretty much packed up. My competition is only about an hour away. So today's Friday, like I said. I'll be showing you guys a few meals what I'm eating today. Definitely going to show you guys breakfast real quick. Just finished up my oats. So I'm going to show you guys my breakfast, probably show you guys a few of my other meals I'll be eating here. And then I'll be traveling, doing the registration and drug testing, things like that in Kansas City. And then I'll probably also show you guys what I'm going to be eating actually show day, which is going to be, quite a bit different from what you would typically see me eat on a normal day, just to kind of hopefully, definitely peak during prejudging. Being so early in the morning, we kind of have to really focus on today being a carb heavy day and filling out and things like that as far as peaking, and then Saturday try and maintain that look throughout the day pretty much with the things you want to manipulate. But today what I wanted to show you guys is my newest kind of thing that I've been doing for my breakfast. I've been pretty much having this 2 or 3 weeks now. If anyone kind of knows me or follows my channel, they know I'm a big fan of pro-oats, which pretty much means just like protein and oatmeal. The big key with pro-oats is to make sure that you make the oatmeal first with water. You can't microwave your peanut butter, don't microwave your whey protein. It doesn't turn out the same. So make sure you microwave your oats. However much you want to use is going to be kind of based on whatever your goals are. For me today, it's going to be 60 grams of oats, which is 3/4 of a cup. And then again, with all of these kind of macronutrients, with all what I'm going to add in here, you can always adjust it to whatever you need for that meal, whatever you need for that day, or whatever. It even varies from me time to time. This is just an example of what you can do. So I have the 60 grams of oats, which I believe is about 40 grams of carbs in there. And then I usually do 2 scoops of chocolate whey protein. I'm a big fan of Smart Powder's whey here. I've kind of been using their whey off and on during contest prep because it is kind of higher in fat, a little bit higher in carb, but not a big deal for most people. So I highly recommend it because the taste is just amazing here. So you just kind of want to make sure that gets in there a little bit. You don't have to make it fully mixed. Just get it in there. Try not to get all over your scale like I just did. Okay. And then the next ingredient we have is peanut butter. Awesome. I'll throw peanut butter on pretty much anything, but especially good in your pro-oats. So I usually do 2 tablespoons. Today isn't a low-fat day for me at all, actually, but I'm having some Pop-Tarts later, which you'll see, which are kind of high in fat. So today I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. So it's about 16 grams. There you go. So that's kind of the base of what I have all the time. Lately it's been 60 grams of oats with 2 scoops of chocolate Smart Powders and also 2 scoops of 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Like I said, I'm kind of keeping this meal a little bit less fat, which, like I said before, you can always kind of manipulate things how you need to fit your goals for that meal or the day or whatever. And then you guys want to add water as you need it. You can always add more water, so make sure you don't go like crazy overboard on it. This is horrible. I'm making a mess right now. I'm usually pretty good at this. I should be good at this by now, but so make sure you're just mixing that up really good. You get the really, really good consistency. Again, I made a previous video on this a while back, but my formula, I guess, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of changed. I use more protein now. And I'll also show you guys some goodies that I throw in and just some options. Definitely me coming up on off season, starting in like 2 days. I'm definitely going to be even more flexible with my diet. I'm not going to go crazy and put on like 10 pounds in a few weeks. I'm definitely going to reverse diet and try to, I'm not going to compete again for probably at least another 2 or 3 years. But you don't want to ruin all your results from like a long cut and things like that. And again, the rate you're going to build muscle isn't really going to be dependent on how big your surplus is, you know. Just going to be in a small surplus, maybe be at maintenance for a while, focus on strength gains, and we'll see where we're sitting at in 2 or 3 years, guys. I'm pretty excited about the next time I compete as well. So those are like the staples, like I said. And now I'll kind of get to some goodies that I've been using lately. But again, you can kind of use whatever you want. The first one here, this is Chex Mix Muddy Buddies, chocolate and peanut butter flavor. I also have the cookies and cream, which I haven't tried out yet. Definitely should try those out soon. But I'm just going to do a serving today. Again, yesterday I did a serving and a half. So I need 30 grams in here. The macros on these I think are 4 fat, 20 and 20 carb. So they're not crazy, you know, it gives me a little extra carbs for the day, a little more fat for the day as well. Lately my fat intake's been like super low because pretty much the only fat intake that I've had is peanut butter. My meats are really lean right now. Then the last one I'm putting in today, guys, is this new chocolate Captain Crunch. If you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. It's delicious. So I'm just going to do 30 grams, which again is a serving of that, and trying to make a mess. So this is just an example of like what you can just throw in your pro-oat bowl. And this is going to kind of keep me sane post-contest too, as opposed to me going out to like a donut shop every day and just like binging. You know, if I could just make the normal foods I eat taste a little bit better, it's going to make me, you know, adhere to my diet. And I'm all about that, you know. Just making better choices, maybe not the greatest choice you could make. But again, it's going to mix all that up. And you guys, this just looks incredible. Hopefully you guys can see this stuff right there. Hopefully you can see that on camera. I mean, you got your Chex Mix, you got your chocolate peanut butter, you got your Captain Crunch in there. So this is what I'm having this morning, guys. This is around 900 calories. I may put the macros up for this individual meal on the screen. I'm also just having some coffee and this Carb Master yogurt. These things are delicious. This is a caramel spice. I'm usually not a big fan of just regular like the Greek yogurt or whatnot, but these are really good. Macros on these are 1.5 grams of fat, 4 carbs, and only 8 grams of protein, or 8 grams of protein. So definitely solid macros there. And also just some other things to give you guys examples of things you can throw in your pro-oats that I'm going to be using after my show. I just got some Fiber One brownies. So these are definitely not going to like kill your macros for the meal either. I got a chocolate peanut butter, which I've tried before plain, and they're awesome. I also got some chocolate chip cookie, so I'm excited to try those out. You already saw the other Chex Mix, and then I got some Skinny Cow Dreamy Clustered Candies, just, you know, throwing a pack there. So I'm a huge fan of pro-oats, and now I'm going to be even a bigger fan of them because now I just feel like I can pretty much throw anything inside this bowl, and it's still delicious, guys. So I'm going to enjoy this one day out, eating my Captain Crunch, eating my peanut butter, enjoying life, guys. I'll be back here with meal 2 probably in a few hours. It's super early in the morning. I gotta eat this, have my coffee, go to class, get situated. So join me on my journey this weekend, guys. I will be having as much footage as I can get up as possible, and hopefully get that to you guys next week. So stay tuned.